What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Star Stable Experience. We're continuing where we left off. We are still in Moorland, and it looks like we got a quest here with Conrad. So let's just go ahead and keep going with his quest and see what we can do. I do know it is the last week of Halloween, but I figure we'll just continue on with the main quest. And Halloween always comes around every year, so we can just mess around with that maybe once every year. Hello, Sandra. The dye is ready. The tailor will be happy with this. All right, so let's take the dye to, I think, Daxton, if I'm remembering names right. I'm terrible with names, guys. So if I remember a name, it's kind of a miracle. So I I am not good with names. I think I get that from my father. He is not the best with names either. So I think I kind of get it from him just a little bit. So, but yeah. So let's go take this to the tailor, because he's making us a nice waistcoat, so, which is very nice of him. We're running around getting everything, but you know. Excuse me. Thank you, Sandra. Such a beautiful blue color. This will work just fine. Now I need red dye for your waistcoat. I have heard that the farmer Barney has grown some extra large and fine beetroots. Squeezed beetroot should be perfect as red dye. Ride to him and ask if he has some beetroots to spare. Alright, I think Barney's by the silo, right? If I'm remembering right. Sometimes I get them very confused, so it's a matter of, is this the one I'm thinking of? I hope so. I need to go that way. Still not the best at getting around Silverglade Village. I think he's the one over here. Okay. Apparently I can't jump right there because of the tree. Alright, that's fine. Alright, off we go. I think he's over here. I could be very wrong, but we'll see. Someone's got Umbra out. That's awesome. I love Umbra. Ayla and Umbra were just such pretty horses. They're such good horses. I love them. Haha, I was right. I remembered right this time. Beetroots, of course I have some. The reddest ones in all of Jorvik. I can help you, but I want something in return. Of course, yes. My tractor ran out of diesel in the middle of the road. My diesel tank here is also empty. I forgot to refill my own tank. When this happens, I usually borrow some diesel from Steve. He owes me some, so it shouldn't be a problem. Take this can and ride over to the tank next to Steve's farm and fill it up. After that, you can fill up my tractor. It's parked out on the road. Come back to me when you were done. Alright. Alright, everyone wants something in return. Alright, where's the tank at? I think it's over here. Yeah. Alright, now let's go fill the tractor up. Let's see a soul shard tornado, but I'm ignoring that right now. Oh, it's fine. I have plenty of soul shards. I think she's doing the same quest I am, which is funny. Thank you so much, Sandra. Now I'll pick the finest, juiciest beetroots for your red dye. Come back tomorrow and I'll be done. Well, it looks like you're already done, but I'm gonna level up my horse real quick. I'm gonna level up Ruby really quick here. There we go. Level 9 for Ruby Dreamer. Officially, we're the same level, me and my horse. Hi, Sandra. I got the beetroots. They have the most wonderful red color imaginable. I have pressed them for you so the dye is ready. I'm sure the tailor will be pleased. Absolutely. Let's take this back to Daxton then. See, the thing is, I don't know if I'm even going to use this coat that he's making us, but it's like, oh well. It's like, I'm sorry, Daxton. I don't know if it's... I think it's... If I'm remembering it right, it's mainly pink. So... I always like to see who's hanging around Steve's. Like, who do we got? Bunch of people here. There's a bunch of people here. So many people hang around Steve's. Like, it tends, like, Steve's is one of the laggiest places in the entire game. So many people hang around Steve's. I can see why, though. It's a really good middle ground. in the game, like it's the middle of the whole map. Thank you, Sandra. Such a beautiful red color. Better than I had hoped for. There's no doubt that Barney must grow some high-quality beetroots. Alright, green like a jealous druid. Now I need some green dye for your waistcoat. Old Mrs. Holdsworth in Moorland comes here sometimes, and she can make it from bushes growing here there in Moorland. She has a special way of making dye by boiling the leaves in water with olive oil. Ask her how it's done, but don't forget to get some olive oil from Harold, too. Alright. Alright, and then what's your other one as well? Mrs. Holdsworth, who makes green dye, has a secret ingredient to get a really rich green color, but everyone knows the secret ingredient is olive oil, so you should get some from Harold. He's standing by the fountain in the middle of the village. Take the oil to Mrs. Holdsworth. Alright, so let's get the olive oil first, since we are here. Because we have to take it to Mrs. Holdsworth anyway. Okay, where's Harold? There you are. Of course I have olive oil for Mrs. Holdsworth. Here you are, Sandra. This is a bottle of our finest olive oil. Take it to Mrs. Holdsworth, but be careful not to drop it. The bottle is oily and slippery. Alright, duly noted. Off to Mrs. Holdsworth we go, and I'm taking the trailer because I am, not lazy, efficient. It's efficient. We've established this. Oh... Hopefully you guys are having a good week, though. I know my week's been busy. My week's been crazy busy. Got Extra Life coming up on Saturday, this Saturday. If you guys are interested, please do come join and support. I would really appreciate it. We're raising money for children's hospitals. If you could donate, that would be really appreciated. Even $1. Even $1 helps. All right. Hello, Sandra. It's been a while. Green dye, you say? Of course. The bushes here in Moorland have large, fine leaves that I can boil for the green dye. But I use a secret ingredient, olive oil. Well, look what I have. Thank you so much, Sandra. This will be perfect to make the green dye. Alright, the riding leaf collector. The bushes usually have one leaf which is greener and finer than all the rest. Find and pick that leaf. Pick a dozen such leaves from the bushes around here. When you've brought them to me, I can start making the green dye. Just as nice as the color the keepers of Aideen use for their clothes. Alright, so let's get some leaves from bushes. Can I go behind your house? I can. Some houses look like you can ride behind them, but you actually can't. There's a can there that I want. That is mine. Right. And back down we go to find more leaves. I just need 2 more. There's 1. And here's 2. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much, Sandra. I'll start making the dye now. It'll be ready tomorrow. Come back then. Alright, so we have to wait for the green dye, so we might as well do this quest while we're here. While I prepare the dye, you can go talk to Conrad, the blacksmith. I heard that he's made something for you, which he's been working on for a long time. Okay, let's go talk to Conrad and see what he's got for us. Say something he's been working on for a long time. Hello, Conrad. Sandra, you're exactly the person I wanted to see right now. I finally finished the horseshoes I promised you. They look great. Take them and put them on your nice companion, Ruby Dreamer. Absolutely. Let's go. Aideen's Runners. Alright, there we go. New horseshoes. Awesome. Alright. So now we have to wait for that dye. So we can't do anything with that. I think there's some more quests here in Moorland, though, it looks like. So let's kind of run around here and see if we can do any of this stuff, because I definitely want to do this. Oh, yeah, browse the stable catalog. I know, I haven't done it on this account yet. I haven't even gone into my home stable on this account yet. I haven't even gone in there. Alright, Jenna has something, though. Hey, Sandra, have you heard about the new horse at Moreland Stables? He was donated to the riding camp so Mr. Moreland would have another horse for the guests. He's an absolutely adorable Connemara. A little cheeky, from what I hear. I can't remember the name. Blinks? Jinx? Something like that. Maya would know more. Mr. Moreland asked her to help get the horse situated. As if the poor girl doesn't have enough on her plate, maybe you should go check with her and see if there's anything you can do to help out. I will absolutely do that. Let's go and check on Maya. Poor Maya, it always has so much to do. It's chaos in the stables. Absolute chaos. Thomas asked me to help out with the new horse, Lynx. Of course I obliged. I want Thomas to know he can trust me with more horse responsibilities. And the little hoofer looked like an angel. How hard could it be? Boy, was I wrong. Lynx is a monster. It's like the little hoofer just wants me to fail. Not only did he knock over a delivery of glassware that Jenna was expecting for the kitchen, he also went and spooked the other horses. So not only do we have 3 runaway horses, but the whole place is covered in bits of glass. Great, huh? As luck would have it, Josh came by when he heard the commotion and took Lynx with him, away from here, so I could get on with clearing up all the glass and look out for the other horses. You want to help? Aw, thanks so much, you're the nicest. Take the brush over by the wall behind me and sweep up the little shards of glass in the stable while I take care of the glass that got outside. Be careful though, and make sure you and Ruby Dreamer don't get cut yourselves. These little splinters of glass can be really sharp. That indeed. Alright, I'm gonna do this off my horse, because why not? Hello, I'm walking in the pumpkins, you know, nothing to see here. Alright, cleaning up glass. Alright. There we go. Someone's hiding in the corner of the stable with their new horse, I see, as well. Is all the glass in the stable gone now? Thanks so much, Sandra. How nice that we've cleaned up all the bits of glass. Imagine getting one of them stuck in your foot. Ugh, I get shivers just thinking about it. Now we need to get the horses home as well. They can't have gotten far. Why do I have to be so clumsy, Sandra? Would you be able to ride out and look for them? You've already got Ruby Dreamer all saddled and ready. Thanks. Seriously, I owe you for this. Take these sugar lumps with you. Use them to get the runaway horses to follow you home. Alright, let's find these runaway horses. Well, there's one right here. Starts to head home to the stable. I assume I have to stay close to it for it to actually go. Typically, that's how these quests work, so... Alright, there's one. Alright, there's one. The others aren't far, so... Which is the good thing. Oh, one didn't even get out of Moreland. He's right here. The buddy is right here. They did not get far at all. I mean, Maya was not kidding in that regard. They did not get that far. Which is good, because then it doesn't take us long to bring them back. Oh, poor Maya. She's just poor overworked Maya. Legit, just poor overworked Maya. That is not the horse I dropped off a minute ago. What happened to the Connemara I dropped off a minute ago? That is not the horse I dropped off a minute just now either. I didn't realize they transformed. Alright, well we got this one now. What are you going to change into when we get to the home stable? I'm actually curious, not gonna lie. What are you going to look like? I'm gonna drink my water while we're doing this. Guys, don't be like me and not drink enough water throughout the day. I don't drink near enough water. So don't be like me. Drink your water, guys. Drink a lot of water. You need it. We all need it. Okay, what are you going to turn into? I'm actually curious. Okay. Alright. Maya, I brought the horses back, but I don't think they're the horses that followed me. Woo. Great, now the horses are back. Thanks ever so much for your help. You really saved the day. Excellent, you found all the horses. Of course, we need to check the horses' hooves and make sure they didn't pick up any glass in there. If they did, then they could get a pretty horrible injury. I'm so nervous I can hardly look. Sandra, you seem to have remarkably sharp vision, like a wonderful eagle. Could you please look at the hooves? Thanks, I really, really, really hope there's nothing in there. Here, take my hoof pick and brush. That way you can check them out nice and gently. Alright, time to check their hooves. Again, these aren't the horses I brought back, though. Alright. No glass splinters. Alright, there's one. One of them's gonna have it, though, isn't there? Nope. Alright, they look good. What about you? We found a little piece of glass in the hoof. Okay, a little piece of glass. We found one, Maya. No, seriously? Really? One of the horses got some glass in the hoof? Oh, the poor thing. I'm so annoyed with myself. I should have just given the box of glassware to Jenna as soon as Derek dropped off the delivery. Oh well, what can we do? We'll have to help the poor thing somehow. I know, Mrs. Holdsworth has a special ointment that's almost magic. I've used it before. You just rub it in where you've been injured and it helps ease any pain and stops infection. Helps the healing process as well. I've never used the ointment on a horse, but could you be able to ride over and ask her for some so we can give it a try? Awesome, thanks Sandra. While you're off getting the ointment, I'll look after this poor thing and clean out his hoof. It must be so painful for him. Yeah, poor little guy. Poor little guy. Alright, let's go talk to Mrs. Holdsworth. Again. Mrs. Holdsworth just is the answer to everything, I guess. Oh. Open, there's another bottle. Thank you for supplying me with recyclables, Mrs. Holdsworth. I appreciate it. Good day, Sandra. You need ointment, you say? Oh, apparently now I got a club invitation, apparently. Oh no, what's that you say? One of the horses at the stable has stepped on a glass splinter. Poor thing. Yes, I do have a recipe for healing ointment. If you help me get the ingredients together, I can make a batch for you. I don't have the recipe to hand, but if I remember rightly, we'll need beach crocuses? The beach crocus grows by the water and has small pretty pink flowers right down to the beach behind my house, and take a look there. If you get started with the flowers, I'll look for the recipe and see what else we need. Alright. And I know we do have the club invitation. I appreciate the offer, but I am not looking to join a club right now, so I don't know if the club owner sees this, but thank you for the offer. If you end up seeing it, I appreciate it. I do appreciate the offer. I'm not near active enough, unfortunately. Alright. There's that one, and then we just need 2 more, so at least it's only a few more. Oh, excuse me, my gosh. Alright. There we have those. Good job, you found 3 beach crocuses. They're not easy to find, I know. Sometimes it's taken me hours to find just one. I mean, it didn't really seem like it was that hard to find. Alright. While you were away, I found the recipe for the ointment Maya asked for. My grandma wrote it down for me after I managed to cut myself on a sharp rock when I was swimming in the lake. That was a while ago now, though. Nope, enough old memories. Now let's get to work. We've got beach crocuses, so what else do we need now? Dandelions. We need dandelions. Could you get some dandelions? We need dandelions. Dandelions, Sandra. While you get the dandelions, I'll prepare these beach crocuses. How many times do we need to say dandelions? Okay, and I need 7. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, easy enough. That was fast. Now I just need to mix up the ointment. It could take a while, but I know it's urgent and that Maya needs it as soon as possible. If you just hold on a little while. There, the ointment is finished. Take it to Maya and let her know that she should clean the hoof thoroughly before applying the ointment. Otherwise, it won't work properly. Will do. Thank you very much, Mrs. Holdsworth. I appreciate it. Maya appreciates it. The horse will appreciate it. Can I just run through here? Ah. I was gonna say, am I gonna run into something or can I just go right through? And there's a bottle here. Again, people, thank you for supplying me with all the recyclables. It's amazing. Sandra, did you get a hold of the ointment? Great, now I can take care of this little sickie right here. Thanks for all your help, Sandra. It was total chaos here for real, and you helped. All because Lynx was... Lynx, I totally forgot about him. This is really unlike me. I need to get to Beatrice. She was so kind to offer to look after Lynx, and now I just taken advantage. I should go and see her right now, but I have to stay here and take care of this poor fellow with the sore hoof. Please, Sandra, could you go to Beatrice and get Lynx? Conrad the blacksmith has promised to reshoot Lynx, so it would really help me out if you could take him there afterwards. I seriously owe you after all this. Alright. Well, I love how it's now she's with Beatrice, not with, Josh. She mentioned Josh first. Beatrice is over here, isn't she? I think Josh used to be the one that was over here, so that's probably why. It's great you came, Sandra. I hear Maya doesn't have much time. She's always got so much to do. Anyway, here's the horse everyone's talking about. Sandra, allow me to introduce Lynx. Hi, little Lynx. He's very cute. Apparently he's a turd, though. Oh. Lynx is such a sweet fella. I don't want to say goodbye, but if he needs new horseshoes, you should definitely get him to Conrad. Tell Maya I'm happy to horse sit for her anytime. Alright, come on, Lynx, let's go. Let's go get you new shoes, buddy. Oh, okay. We're going that way now. Okay. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Are we going through Moorland or are we going to turn? We're going to turn. Okay. You make the weirdest turns, Lynx. You make the weirdest turns. But I guess that's okay. Alright, off to Conrad to get this guy some new shoes. Alright. Hey, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. You can come. Sometimes it's like you gotta be so close to them for them to do anything. Good day to you, Sandra. Is this handsome fellow Lynx? Maya told me all about Lynx. Apparently he needs new shoes, and of course I'm happy to help her fix him up. Oh, you'd like to help too? Well, Sandra, that's just lovely of you. According to Maya, Lynx is a lovely horse with a little bit of a naughty side, so it's best I keep an eye on him. I hope it won't be too much trouble getting his shoes on. That'll have to be something I worry about later. But since you want to help, you could do me a favor and ride over to get 2 sacks. Those ones lying over by the wall there. They're pretty heavy, so be careful as you lift them. Once you've got them, you can drop them to off here in front of the house. Thanks ever so much. Oh, bring a bag and leave it here. Okay. Is Lynx following me, or is he just going to pace around? Oh, only 1 bag at a time? Okay, fine. 1 bag at a time. Okay. I would do the getting off my horse thing to make me go faster, but it's not that far. Thanks so much, Sandra. It's great you've been able to help me. Lynx is clearly a bit of a wisecracker. I've got my eye on you now, Lynx. I left him on his own for just a few seconds, and you can guess what this joker did in the meantime. First, he picked up my box of nails, and luckily he didn't eat any, so you don't need to worry about that. After he picked up the box, he followed me. The whole time he was shaking his head so the nails flew all over the place. It wasn't long before I cottoned on to what he was doing, but it was already too late. So now there are nails left and right and center, spread out all over the ground. Would you be able to help me gather them all up, Sandra? We can't leave them lying around. Imagine if some poor horse just trampled on one. Yeah, that would not be good. Lynx is just a troublemaker. Lynx is just a big troublemaker. Where? Oh, he's right there. Okay, I was like, did he run off? Would not put it past him. Did you find all the nails? Thanks ever so much, Sandra. Now we don't need to worry about anybody stepping on them and getting hurt. Absolutely, yes. But with that, guys, I think this is a good place to kind of end this episode off. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this. If you did, make sure you hit that like button before you go. Also hit the subscribe button if you're new here and you want to see more fun content. But with that, guys, I will see you all next time.